Welcome back to the channel Valuable Coins HD. Have you ever held a coin that could rewrite your understanding of American history? A coin that millions of people passed by but only a few truly recognized as a hidden treasure? Tonight, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of the Jefferson nickel 5 cents 1964, a coin that stands at the intersection of history, art, and high-value collector excitement, a coin that every serious numismatist dreams of discovering in pristine condition. The 1964 Jefferson nickel was struck during a pivotal year in U.S. coinage, marking the final year before the Coinage Act of 1965 would completely alter the composition of nickel coinage due to rising metal costs. The Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints all produced millions of these nickels, but the beauty lies in their design, minting quality, and subtle varieties that can make one 1964 nickel exponentially more valuable than another. The P and D mint marks distinguish the Philadelphia and Denver coins, each with its own unique collector significance. On the obverse, we see the dignified profile of Thomas Jefferson, America's third president, rendered with clarity and precision by Felix Schlag, whose design had been in circulation since 1938. The 1964 strike exhibits a strong relief of Jefferson's face, with fine details in his hair, eyes, and clothing that allow collectors to grade coins with precision and determine the rarity of high-quality specimens. Enthusiasts know that well-struck coins with sharp detail are significantly more desirable in today's market. The reverse showcases Monticello, Jefferson's iconic Virginia home, and it is in these details that collectors find fascinating varieties. The sharpness of the building, the pillars, the doors, and even the lines of the roof distinguish high-grade examples from the average circulation pieces. The 1964 nickel also includes subtle die variations, such as weak strikes, doubling of the date, and die cracks, which have become the holy grail for Jefferson nickel specialists seeking coins that can command serious collector premiums. Errors and anomalies make the 1964 Jefferson nickel even more exciting. Off-center strikes, broad strikes, double strikes, and misaligned planchets appear occasionally, giving coins a dramatic, one-of-a-kind appearance that can elevate a seemingly ordinary nickel into a treasure worth thousands of dollars. Certain coins even show die clashes, resulting in ghost images or partial impressions of Jefferson's profile on the reverse, creating remarkable collectibles sought after by advanced numismatists. Collectors also scrutinize surface preservation, luster, and patina on these coins, because the nickel-copper alloy used in 1964 is prone to handling wear, scratches, and contact marks. Mint State 65 or higher examples with full original luster are extremely rare and bring serious attention at auctions, while circulated coins with strong details can still hold surprising value if they exhibit unusual die characteristics or minor minting errors. Now, for the most thrilling part, the verified highest market prices and auction results. A 1964 Jefferson nickel graded MS66 by PCGS has sold for more than $300 at auction. Coins with exceptional eye appeal, full steps on Monticello, and near-perfect strikes can reach up to $600. Rare error examples, such as off-center strikes or double-struck coins, have sold for prices exceeding $1,000, demonstrating that even a coin over 50 years old can still command massive attention in today's collector market. So remember, the Jefferson nickel 5 cents 1964 is far more than pocket change. It is a slice of American history, a masterpiece of design, and a treasure trove of potential collectible value. Whether you are hunting for flawless mint state coins, rare die varieties, or extraordinary mint errors, this coin represents one of the most exciting opportunities for collectors to discover a piece of history that is not only beautiful but potentially highly profitable. Have you ever held a coin and felt that it could tell a story far richer than its face value? Tonight, we dive deep into one of the most fascinating, historically significant, and collector-sought coins in modern U.S. numismatics, the Jefferson nickel 5 cents 1971. This coin isn't just pocket change, it is a window into a transformative era of American coinage, filled with design mastery, minting nuances, and rare surprises that continue to excite collectors to this very day. The 1971 Jefferson nickel was struck during a pivotal period in U.S. coinage history, marking the era after the Coinage Act of 1965 when silver was removed from dimes and quarters and nickel coin production stabilized to meet circulation demands. The Philadelphia and Denver mints produced millions of 1971 nickels, with the Philadelphia coins carrying no mint mark and Denver coins proudly displaying the D mint mark. Each mint mark tells a story about production, distribution, and subtle variations that collectors use to identify and grade coins with precision. On the obverse, we see Thomas Jefferson, the nation's third president, rendered in Felix Schlag's iconic design that has graced the nickel since 1938. Jefferson's profile on the 1971 nickel displays striking detail in his hair, clothing, and facial features, and collectors pay close attention to the depth of relief and sharpness of the portrait when grading coins. High-grade examples showcase full detail in Jefferson's hairlines and jawline, revealing the skill of U.S. mint engravers in creating a coin that is both artistic and historically meaningful. The reverse features Jefferson's beloved Monticello, an architectural masterpiece immortalized in miniature. Numismatists carefully examine the building's pillars, steps, and roofline to distinguish between circulation wear and subtle die varieties. Even minor differences in striking quality, such as double dies, weak strikes, or die cracks, can dramatically increase a coin's collector value. The 1971 nickel, although common in circulated grades, contains hidden surprises for those who know exactly what to look for. Error coins make the 1971 Jefferson nickel even more compelling for collectors. Off-center strikes, broad strikes, multiple struck coins, and planchet anomalies are among the most sought-after variations. These errors, although rare, can instantly transform a seemingly ordinary nickel into a high-demand collectible worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Advanced collectors also seek examples with die clashes or slight doubling on the date and lettering, which serve as permanent hallmarks of minting anomalies from that era. Collectors also scrutinize luster, toning, and surface preservation on the 1971 nickel. Mint state coins in MS-65 or higher condition are far scarcer than most casual collectors realize, largely due to the soft copper-nickel alloy, which is prone to abrasions and contact marks during circulation. A pristine 1971 nickel displays even color, full original mint luster, and sharp detail in both Jefferson's profile and Monticello, making these specimens highly prized for registry sets and advanced collections alike. Now let's reveal the most exciting part: verified market prices and auction records for the 1971 Jefferson nickel. A high-grade MS-66 coin graded by PCGS can sell for over $150. Error coins, such as off-center strikes or double-struck examples, have fetched prices ranging from $300 to more than $700 at auction depending on severity and collector demand. Exceptional specimens with extraordinary eye appeal or dramatic minting anomalies have even approached $1,000 in the right marketplace. So remember, the Jefferson nickel 5 cents 1971 is far more than a simple coin from the early 1970s. It represents historical craftsmanship, minting innovation, and the thrill of discovery that continues to captivate serious collectors. Whether you are hunting pristine mint state coins, rare die varieties, or dramatic mint errors, this coin offers an extraordinary opportunity to own a piece of American history while adding potential value to your collection. Have you ever picked up a coin and felt as if it held a secret from the past, a silent witness to history, yet hiding incredible value in plain sight? Today, we explore one such coin, the Jefferson nickel 5 cents 1973, a coin that may look ordinary at first glance but holds layers of historical significance, minting intrigue, and collector excitement that only the most observant numismatists fully understand. The 1973 Jefferson nickel was produced during an era of transition for U.S. coinage, striking a balance between mass circulation and meticulous minting standards. The Philadelphia Mint produced millions of coins without a mint mark, while the Denver Mint issued coins proudly bearing the D mark. Each mint mark carries unique collector significance, as variations in strike quality, die usage, and production runs make some mint-marked examples far rarer and more sought after than others. On the obverse, Jefferson's distinguished profile dominates, a design created by Felix Schlag and refined over decades to highlight the president's intellectual strength and stoic leadership. The 1973 strike offers collectors an opportunity to study the fine detail in Jefferson's hair, jawline, and clothing folds, with higher-grade examples revealing crisp edges and deep relief that separate a common circulated nickel from a high-value mint state specimen. The reverse features Jefferson's beloved Monticello, meticulously rendered to capture architectural precision and historical accuracy. Die variations in the 1973 nickel can be subtle but highly significant, ranging from weak strikes and doubling to minute die cracks along Monticello's roof and pillars. These variations are carefully documented by expert collectors and grading services, making even minor differences a key factor in determining a coin's market value and collectability. Error coins are where the 1973 Jefferson nickel truly shines for serious collectors. Off-center strikes, broad strikes, double-struck planchets, and misaligned dies occur with surprising frequency among high-grade specimens. Some nickels exhibit die clashes that create ghostly images of Jefferson's portrait or Monticello, while others show double dates or lettering anomalies. These errors transform otherwise common coins into highly desirable collectibles that command attention at auctions and private sales alike. Surface preservation, luster, and toning are critical when evaluating 1973 nickels. The copper-nickel alloy is soft and prone to contact marks, abrasions, and minor discoloration, meaning that high-grade coins in MS65 or higher are significantly rare. Pristine examples display vibrant original mint luster, sharp detail in Jefferson's profile, and full clarity of Monticello's pillars, doors, and roofline. Collectors pursuing registry sets or advanced collections prize these coins for both their beauty and investment potential. Now let's reveal the most exciting part: verified auction prices and market values for the 1973 Jefferson nickel. A high-grade MS66 coin graded by PCGS can fetch over $150. Error coins, including off-center strikes and double-struck examples, have sold for $300 to $700 depending on severity and eye appeal. Exceptional examples with dramatic minting anomalies, perfect surfaces, and sharp details have even exceeded $1,000, proving that this coin, despite its age, remains highly coveted in the modern collector market. So remember, the Jefferson nickel 5 cents 1973 is far more than an ordinary piece of pocket change. It is a piece of American history, a marvel of design, and a coin that offers thrill, discovery, and serious collectible value for every numismatist. Whether you are seeking mint state perfection, rare die varieties, or dramatic mint errors, the 1973 Jefferson nickel represents an extraordinary opportunity to own a piece of history and potentially add a significant treasure to your collection. Have you ever held a coin that seems ordinary at first glance but hides a remarkable story of American history, precision craftsmanship, and hidden treasure? Tonight, we explore the Jefferson nickel 5 cents 1974, a coin that millions of Americans spent, saved, or collected, yet only a few understand its full collectible significance and the rare surprises it may conceal for serious collectors. The 1974 Jefferson nickel was struck during a fascinating era in U.S. coinage. Following the Coinage Act changes of the 1960s and reflecting a period of high production for circulation, yet filled with subtle minting nuances that make certain examples highly sought after. Philadelphia and Denver mints produced these coins, with the D mint mark on Denver coins distinguishing them from Philadelphia issues, which bear no mint mark. Each mint mark offers insight into production variations, survival rates, and potential rarity for collectors. On the obverse, Thomas Jefferson's dignified portrait dominates the design, crafted by Felix Schlag and refined over decades to capture the president's intellectual poise and leadership. Collectors scrutinize Jefferson's hair, facial lines, and clothing folds to identify mint state examples and determine coin quality. Higher-grade coins reveal crisp, deep relief in the profile, showcasing both artistry and technical precision that make these nickels collectible beyond their face value. The reverse features Jefferson's iconic Monticello, rendered with remarkable detail that allows numismatists to study architectural accuracy and striking quality. Key collector features include the sharpness of pillars, clarity of the roof and steps, and the overall depth of impression. Subtle die variations, weak strikes, and minor doubling can greatly affect a coin's value, making the 1974 nickel a prime candidate for discovery by eagle-eyed collectors. Error coins add an extra layer of excitement for the 1974 Jefferson nickel. Off-center strikes, broad strikes, double-struck planchets, and misaligned dies appear occasionally, producing dramatic and unique coins. Some specimens exhibit die clashes, creating ghostly images of Jefferson or Monticello, while others display doubled dates or lettering, turning ordinary circulation coins into highly collectible rarities. Advanced collectors actively seek these anomalies to enhance the value and uniqueness of their collections. Surface quality, luster, and toning are critical in determining the collectible value of 1974 nickels. The copper-nickel alloy is soft and easily scratched or marked in circulation, so coins graded MS65 or higher are significantly rare and highly prized. Pristine examples display brilliant original mint luster, sharp relief in both Jefferson's portrait and Monticello, and smooth, defect-free fields, making them top-tier candidates for registry sets and premium collections. Now, the most thrilling part: verified auction prices and market values for the 1974 Jefferson nickel. A high-grade MS66 coin graded by PCGS or NGC can fetch over $150. Error coins, such as off-center strikes or double-struck examples, have sold for $300 to $700 depending on severity, rarity, and eye appeal. Exceptional specimens with dramatic minting anomalies and perfect surfaces have even reached or exceeded $1,000, proving that this seemingly common coin can hold remarkable value in the right collector hands. So remember, the Jefferson nickel 5 cents 1974 is far more than pocket change. It represents American history, artistic craftsmanship, and the thrill of discovery for collectors of all levels. Whether you are hunting pristine mint state examples, rare die varieties, or dramatic mint errors, this coin offers a unique opportunity to own a piece of numismatic history while adding significant collectible value to your collection. Have you ever held a coin that seemed ordinary at first glance, yet hides layers of history, artistry, and collectible potential that few people notice? Today, we dive deep into one of the most fascinating and often overlooked coins in modern U.S. coinage, the Jefferson nickel 5 cents 1990. This coin is a treasure trove for collectors, combining historical context, precise design, and rare minting anomalies that can make even a modern nickel extraordinarily valuable. The 1990 Jefferson nickel was struck during a period of high-volume production at the United States Mint, yet careful collectors know that minting quality and subtle variations can make specific examples highly sought after. Coins were produced at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, with the D mint mark on Denver coins distinguishing them from Philadelphia issues, which carry no mint mark. These mint marks play a critical role in identifying production differences, survival rates, and collector demand. On the obverse, Thomas Jefferson's dignified portrait commands attention, designed by Felix Schlag and continuously refined since 1938. The 1990 strike exhibits sharp detail in Jefferson's hair, facial features, and clothing folds, making mint state examples particularly desirable. Advanced collectors scrutinize the depth of relief, clarity of lines, and overall strike quality to determine which coins are truly high-grade and worthy of premium collection status. The reverse features Monticello, Jefferson's iconic Virginia home, rendered in meticulous detail that highlights the architectural elegance of the structure. Sharpness of the pillars, clarity of the roof, and precision of the steps are all carefully evaluated by numismatists to determine the coin's grade and rarity. Subtle die variations, including weak strikes or minor doubling, add layers of collectible intrigue that separate ordinary coins from highly prized examples. Errors and anomalies make the 1990 Jefferson nickel especially exciting for collectors. Off-center strikes, double strikes, and planchet misalignments appear occasionally, creating dramatic coins that are instantly desirable. Some examples exhibit die clashes, resulting in ghostly images or doubling on Jefferson's profile or Monticello, while other coins show faint doubling on the date or lettering, all of which add significant collectible value and market interest. Surface preservation, luster, and toning are critical for this series. The nickel-copper alloy used in the 1990 Jefferson nickel is prone to handling marks and minor abrasions, making pristine mint state examples far more valuable than circulated coins. Coins graded MS65 or higher display full original luster, sharp relief, and smooth fields, making them highly sought after for registry sets and advanced numismatic collections. Now, the most thrilling part: verified market prices and auction results for the 1990 Jefferson nickel. High-grade MS66 examples graded by PCGS or NGC can sell for $50 to $100, while coins displaying off-center strikes, double strikes, or significant die anomalies have sold for $200 to $500 depending on severity and collector demand. Exceptional examples with perfect luster, sharp details, and dramatic minting anomalies have even reached over $700 in specialized auction settings. So remember, the Jefferson nickel 5 cents 1990 is far more than a simple piece of pocket change. It represents modern American coinage at its finest, blending historical design, minting precision, and thrilling opportunities for collectors to discover rare errors or high-grade specimens. Whether you are building a registry set, hunting rare anomalies, or seeking a pristine mint state example, this coin offers both educational value and potential collectible wealth that can transform any serious numismatic collection.